This has been one of my favorite setups over the past 5 years. When a stock gaps up and then it fills the gap, so it retraces the gap. If the 2-day anchored VWAP is there, this confluence area usually results in a strong reversal trade, trading in the direction of the gap. So in this case, the stock had gapped up. We will expect it to bounce here and then continue up. Now, confluence is the name of the game. If you've been following my YouTube channel for the past few years, you would have identified this setup yesterday that happened in the stock markets. But for those of us that use Quant Trading App, we have additional confluences, and that is the intraday zone right here. On top of that, we have all sorts of additional confluences like gamma exposure. It was the value area low on the ES volume profile from last week. We also had a trend line that's the market's retraced to. So if we take a look like this and we were to draw out a channel from last week's price action, so pretty much, or the last couple weeks from here to here, we will see that this was the middle of that channel. This was an outlier, so the price did poke outside of that channel, but for the most part, I tried to draw where there's the most amount of touches, and we can see the confluence here. This is also visible on the SPX, and this is a channel that I had up, so it might be a little bit cleaner on the SPX, as this is what I was paying attention to yesterday. So in the meantime, while I was waiting for the markets to retrace back down to that level, I shared it for the Quant Trading App members within the Discord here, saying the intraday zone plus the 2-day anchored VWAP, plus I meant to put gap fill. So I got a little excited again. The market was open. I was actively getting into a position at this point, but this is what it looked like. We usually want to see some increase in volume, as this validates what we are thinking, as it means a lot of participants are acting in this area. Price action can confirm what we are thinking. Before price gets here, we already have an idea of what to expect. We are then waiting for price to get down to that level and confirm, so we can see the increase in volume. Usually we will see some sort of a hammer candle. We will see a doji candle. Those are indecisive or reversal candlesticks. That is what we want to see at area points in which we think price action is going to reverse. The scalp trade, or the micro scalp, is generally going to be taking the trade back up to the 9 EMA. So this setup here, I have it on the 15-minute time frame, but when I am scalping or I'm trading smaller intraday positions, this is the setup I've been using for almost 10 years now, which is the 3-minute time frame with the 9 EMA on and then the intraday VWAP. All the other things that you see in this chart here are coming from Quant Trading App. So if I turn off all of my studies, or I show you guys what are the studies on the charts, we have the 9 EMA, we have VWAP. These two ship with pretty much any charting platform. These are the Quant Trading App proprietary scripts, and those are coming straight from Quant Trading App here. Link is in the description if you are interested in Quant Trading App, but everyday pre-markets, we just click this here, we come over to our studies, we go to edit studies, I can double click this here, and as you guys can see, this is for Monday, which is yesterday. I will then command all, paste, and then I will get new levels on the chart, but I don't want to update it just yet. The market is actually going to open in a few minutes. I decided I might as well record this video from yesterday's price action before the updated levels. So this is still yesterday's data and yesterday's levels. This big red zone up here is the weekly script. So as you guys can notice, there is the weekly levels that is updated at the start of the week on a Sunday, and it stays on our charts for the balance of the week. It gives us parameters for what we can expect for price action. More importantly, these levels are here before price gets to these levels, so we can come up with a plan and be prepared. Now, as the markets retraced back down to fill the gap, as we can see, this is a gap fill. So a lot of traders around the world are already aware of the gap fill. It is yesterday's close. This is generally going to be an area on which price will reverse also. Then we have the 2-day anchored VWAP. So for people that use anchored VWAPs are aware of this. And then for traders within Quant Trading App, we have a quantifiable level that is created from a formula within Quant Trading App that is letting us know statistically this is a good place in which we can see some sort of confluence with price action. So these levels coming from multiple places are all aligning at the same spot. On top of that, we have the gamma exposure levels for the week. This is where the positive gamma starts for the week. The gamma exposure is also coming from Quant Trading App. I do my analysis at the start of the week, and then I plot the levels on my my chart. So for example, today here, these are the gamma exposure levels for today. The market has not opened yet. As I just said a little bit earlier, it's going to open in 6 minutes. So these are not the updated 0DT levels. Once the market opens, we will get an accurate read of what the levels are for today. So we had a gamma exposure level right down here at 733. This is actually the strike price in which the gamma exposure starts for the week. That looks like this. So this was a snapshot from yesterday of the gamma exposure levels for all expirations this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as it is a 4-day week. As you guys can see, this was generated 12 minutes after the market opens. This is where the gamma exposure starts on the positive side. So the net positive gamma starts at 733. That is this strike right here. So we can see this split right down the middle. That is why on my chart, I have this area highlighted as red. And then on top of it, I have it highlighted as green. So this is our net positive gamma. This is our net negative gamma, the bulk of it, I should say. And this is where it starts. So we expect this level to also act as a key support or resistance level. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video here, the volume profile, this was last week's value area low. We can also see it is a significant price on the charts, as price action had multiple interactions with this level of, we'll call it 7,410. So when the markets dropped down to this level here, it was not a surprise that it did bounce. If we look at it on a 5-minute time frame, we can see that it barely sat down at that level for a long time. It was right after that 10 a.m. reversal, we should say, in the markets. Now that reversal was also not a big surprise. As we can see right here, it was at the Quant Trading App weekly sell zone. Also, it was in alignment with the supply zone that was built up last week, and we can see the kind of rejection that happened. Now at this point, for a day trade or a scalp, if you're taking the trade from the bounce of this area of confluence, your first profit target should be the 9 EMA if you are a micro scalper. If you're looking for the bigger intraday swing trade, then your next target is going to be VWAP. And then if you're holding for a much bigger win, your final profit target is going to be the high of day. Those are the 3 areas in which you should be looking to take profit. On top of that, we had some additional confluence of the Quant Trading App trade engine, letting us know that at this point, this was the -1 sigma range for the day. It was also the highest net negative gamma strike for the day. It was also the expected move from the options chain for the day. So all this confluence at this area just added extra conviction to the trade to take it long. The SPX trade engine is going to send out data at periods throughout the day, updating in real time with price action, with levels from gamma exposure, as well as statistical levels like the 1 sigma ranges, the 1 sigma closes, and the expected moves from the open. Now, the important thing to understand is a setup. Now, a setup is something that you can identify. It is duplicatable, it is repeatable, and that is exactly what we had here. So this is coming from the Quant Trading App Playbook. It is essentially the intraday zone plus the 2-day anchored VWAP bounce. As you guys can see, this is a previous example of it. This is what we're looking for, the confluences of the 2-day anchored VWAP, the intraday zone. Now, if we get long tail candles, that is a bonus. If we see an increase in volume at the first green candle, that is a bonus. These are the things we want to take note of. On top of that, a setup is something you can duplicate. You want to know what the entry is, you need to have a stop loss, and you need to have your targets in mind. That makes it a clear trade. An A+ setup has multiple confluences. This is what we look for this setup. Did the stock gap up? Has it retraced and filled the gap? Does it get to the Quant Trading App intraday zone? Does it have a strong rejection at the intraday zone? Look at volume. Is there a spike in volume? And then we look to enter the trade long with a stop on a breakdown below the 2-day anchored VWAP in the intraday zone, and we take profit at the 9 EMA. The primary target is VWAP. The next profit target could be the opening range, and the final profit target is the high of day. That all met the criteria from yesterday. Again, the markets checked all of those boxes, then it went up, first profit target, second profit target, and then our final profit target we can say is around here, or the high of day specifically right here. We don't always get back up to the high of day, and that's why you want to scale out of your profit targets in tiers. It is a contrarian trade, as we're essentially trading against the intraday trend, but it is trading in the direction of the gap. The market just opened, so I'm gonna have to wrap up this video pretty quickly here, but this is another example of it. Again, today anchor VWAP, intraday zone, we get a hammer candle, we get the bonus of increased volume, we scalp the trade up to the 9 EMA. That is a setup. I can show multiple examples. These are examples from 2025, this is 2022. Obviously, we just had an example from 2026. There's got to be at least hundreds of examples just on the S&P 500 over the past 5 to 10 years, and that is a setup that is not always going to happen, as it has to meet certain levels of criteria. We also have the inverse of it, which is just essentially the same thing but for shorts. It's just if the markets were to gap down, if it retraces, it should fill the gap. The 2-day anchored VWAP should be there, the intraday zone should be there, and if you have an extra confluence, in this case it was max pain, you're then going to look to take the trade shorts down to VWAP. That is a plus setup, guys. I figured I'd come on here and showcase to you guys, if anyone is struggling, maybe you should wait to see where you have clear setups, identify a playbook for yourself. Having a playbook will also improve your skills as a trader, as you know what to fall back on. You should have screenshots of exactly what that trade should look like, what you should expect from it, what your clear entry, what your clear exit is, and most importantly, what your stop loss should be. In the case of yesterday, using the 4,000 call, it was a simple trade, essentially getting long around here. And as you guys can see, this trade made over $1,000 in profits in under 20 minutes or so, catching the reversal. This was the next profit target in this area here, and then the final profit target around high of day. Obviously, there was room to make massive returns, and this is just with one contract from here back up to the high of day. That was over 350%, or $2,500 in profits. And even from here to here, this is essentially less than a 20-minute trade that results in over $1,100 in profit. For those of you with a smaller account, another option that would have been of interest would have been the 7,425. This is essentially just targeting a strike that was further out the money, but it's well within parameters for the day, and also a trade in which we would have had an expectation based on gamma exposure, as the 7,425 strike was also lighting up as a significant gamma exposure strike. As we can see here, Dan shared this. Dan is a moderator of the Quant Trading App Discord, and at 9:53 a.m. he let us know that 425 was the P1 strike, so it was the strike price that had the highest net positive gamma. So that means if the market is all the way down here and we're looking to take a trade long, then it makes sense to target this as your call. So this would have been the call. This is that 425 strike. When the market was down here, it was going for under $3. When the market bounced, it was going for almost $6, ultimately ending up being around $13 or so as the market hit high of day. So from here to here, as a runner, that is over 140%, so about $400 in profit made. And then from here up to the high of day, that was over 400%, or about $1,000 or $1,100 made for the 0 DTE call. So I'm showing you guys how you can use options. Obviously, you could have traded futures. I trade futures, options, and spreads. In this case here, I was just long the 4,400 call. I went with the 1 DTE as opposed to the 0 DTE, because at that point in time, I wasn't sure if I was going to swing the trade, if I was going to scalp it. I was managing some other positions, so there was a lot going on for me at this point in time. But needless to say, just wanted to identify or point out the significance of a setup. Every time I see this type of setup, it is a trade that gets me excited, and I try to point it out within the Quant Trading app because it is straight from our playbook. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new here. Like the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.